Hello everyone. Today I'm going to show you something really exciting that I've been working on. It's an AI powered travel planner that I built using n8n, Google Sheets and OpenAI with a mailing functionality using Gmail. Basically, you just tell it your trip details and it automatically gives you a personalized itinerary, saves it into a Google Sheet and even sends you an email with a full plan. Okay. Sounds cool, right? Let me walk you through how it works. Okay, so you can see on the screen that is the lovable AI. The front end is made using lovable AI. So I'll just open the map here. Okay. Basically, you know how planning a trip usually takes hours. You have to look up places, calculate costs, figure out transports, food, activities, and keep everything in one place. So I wanted to automate this whole process. So the idea was a simple form on a webhook where a user submits trip details, n8n validates the input, the request goes to OpenAI, which generates a full itinerary. The result are saved into Google Sheets for our history, and finally the user gets a personalized email with the itinerary, all automatic, end to end. Okay, just no views in the between. So let me walk you through the front end, the main part that the main landing dashboard. So this is the front end that I've made using the lovable AI. Here are the prompts. I have made it using lovable AI. Now this is the landing page. This is the home section. This is the hero part. I have made a section of how it works. Just we have to submit trip details, and the AI builds are like I'll mention the email, the Google Sheet, the AI build itinerary, the steps to make it easy to understand. Now the sample itinerary is for the past users, or they are just samples. The pricing details, the main thing for a trip. It's either free trial or this. Now the contact details, contact for this, and it gets started. Now the form that is main here is how to plan a trip, like get me itinerary. If you click on this, we'll get a web form. In web form, we have the credentials that are going to be filled. The further I will walk you through the sample input. Okay, so here comes the workflow. So now let me show you the workflow inside n8n. Okay, so first of all of this starts with the webhook node here. This is where the trip details come in. Like for example, the name, email, origin, city, destination, dates, budget, like people, and all the different credentials that I've mentioned in the Google form. So next step is the validation. Like after this webhook, the validation. Now currently the webhook is switched on the test URL because I'm not ready on the production URL. I'll make it in the production URL afterwards. So the webhook is webhook currently gets the detail. Now the validate input node. It basically this step is for validation. This checks the important fields. If any field is missing, or if there is any missing or any error, it just throws back a error response instead of continuing. Okay. So after this, then we have a if node. If something is missing, it will respond through this node, this webhook, and this node tells you the exact details of with the error, that which field is missing, or what the error is, with a response code of 400. Now if the validation validates the input, it sends it to the appending row, that the AI travel panel, the Google Sheet that we have made. For example, this it sends the details to the Google Sheet and it appends the row. Now I have made this is the main part. Then we have the AI agent. It used the OpenAI node. This is where the magic happens. The user details are passed into the AI model and it generates a trip it generates a complete trip plan, including the day-by-day activities, meal, transport, or anything that we have mentioned there. And it is all currently I'm using the model O3 GPT O4 mini with like currently the free credential, but I can also put my API key for further privacy and this stuff. So the AI, after the AI agent, the result goes into the Google Sheet, and again it appends, and then comes the normalizing node. Okay, the normalizing nodes takes the JSON output. The AI agent basically sends the output in the form of JSON file so that it can be readable through machines. But afterwards we have to send a mail. So the mail cannot be sent on the JSON file, JSON format, because the client will, maybe it's not a technical tech geek, so it might get frustrated. It's like just a code. So we normalize that JSON file, and then we normalize the JSON file, we extract the data and make it into HTML, make this into the JavaScript format. Then it comes to the mailing. The Gmail uses the JSON file and extracts the details that is going to be mailed to the client, and it makes it into HTML format, and it sends the thing in the HTML. The email integration, it takes the user emails here. It takes the user email and sends a nicely formatted HTML file. Okay, so I'll show you the example. Okay, let's try it on the example. Let's see. I'll try it using the postman that for the. Here's a sample detail of a user, let's say, and let's make the workflow executing the workflow. Here's the sample detail that we mentioned: the name, email, origin, city, destination, start date, and we'll hit send. Here we can see the webhook takes the data, validates the input, and if statement is running on, then it appends, then it went to the AI, and the whole loop is over. So the executed file, it definitely sent me a mail. Of course, that mail was mine, so I can show you the example. Here is the mail. So here's a mail that is sent to my duplicate, the testing mail. So here's a trip to Kaushambi. Then it shows me the overview with full itinerary, day 1 activity, day 2 activity, and further on and on. And I've added the JSON file in the end for the debugging or if any kind of error is happening, for that stuff only. So here was the workflow. So it shows, and yes. So why is this useful? So for a traveler, it saves a lot of time for research, and for traveling agency, it can be embedded into the website to auto generate the itineraries for leads. For me, it was a great way to practice the workflow automation, API integration, and also the AI prompt inside n8n. So and because it's all modular, I can extend it easily. For example, I could connect it to a front-end landing page and a payment also, or even integrate with the booking APIs. So it's all modular. So that's the thing. So summing it up, I built an AI travel planner that takes the trip details, validates them, generate a custom plan with OpenAI, saves everything into Google Sheet, and they mail it to the user. Like, it's a small project, but I think shows how powerful automation and AI can be. So I'll let you. This is the detail last, and here are the sample details that I have been using now. So this is the Excel sheet I have made. So the detail has been appended, and it's saved here. So thanks for watching, and safe travels. Yo.